crazy how all this started from my dad seeing a ball python in 1971 to having it being one of the largest collections of snakes in the entire world. Bismarck ring python. They're gorgeous. My dad thought that this was going to be a small reptile zoo that literally nobody came to.
Small reptile?
It is a small zoo nobody would come to.
What is he talking about?
Does he not know who this place is?
Lucy! Baby! Mike, please! Mike, please!
See, I don't know what he's talking about.
Mike, please!
See, you're fine.
Okay.
What you talking about?
Ah! Mike, what are you doing?
Picking her up.
Okay.
What you talking about? Small?
Oh, Michael! Michael! Look at this giant snake in this giant enclosure.
You can get in here too.
Legitimately thinking that he'd be the only one here sitting behind that counter with only a few people walking around the zoo. So it turning into a worldwide attraction where we had to blow out a wall to make it bigger. And thanks to all the supporters of my dad and all the families that just were coming around looking for something fun for the kiddos to do, helped build this place up so that we had to purchase an old grocery store, expand it and completely gut it, everything except for one bathroom, so that the construction guys could actually have some place to go. Now we have this beautiful building with already breathtaking fish tanks and revolutionary reptile enclosures. Genuinely, the scale of this building right here is something that you'll have to see in person. The camera really doesn't do it any justice.
I mean, how could the smallest zoo have one of the largest tortoises in the world?
In the whole world. I mean, look at how huge this thing is.
I know, and she's only, what, 18, 19 years old, dude? She's gonna be a giant.
with the butt scratches?
Ooh, doggy.
And of course, what size iguana is this in comparison to others?
I mean, it's not the largest, but
One of the best lizards in the whole world. Look at this beautiful iguana. And we have Diddy and Dixie and Tiana and also
the largest gecko. Oh, wait.
And
Okay.
of course we have
The largest gecko,
the
Rhacodactylus leachianus.
Reptar.
And look how beautiful these koi fish are right here. Although we may not have fish inside the legacy yet, oh, it's amazing to come here and to see actual fish in action, kind of just giving us a taste of what to look forward to. While I was laying down here, I noticed something. We got the roaring waters roaring! That's so cool. You know, this is one of the first times inside of the legacy where I'm actually looking around and I'm like, wow, we're close to being open. I understand it may not feel that way for you guys, but for us actually being in here every single day, I mean, look at this place. It's empty. Over here, empty. Things are moved out of the way. Floor's gonna be done looking shiny as ever. I was talking to Chuck, and really, we only need to get a few ducks in order before we're this close to being open. And honestly, you don't know how happy that makes me feel. I mean, seriously. Look at the size of this freshwater predator tank. It's not too long till this sucker's filled up with water. And some crazy big fish.
And listen, I'll say, since we opened up our doors in 2018, we have had literally hundreds of thousands of people come here to see all of our amazing animals, including Ben and Jerry. I mean, we're not just some tiny zoo.
Yeah, Brian, Noah's right about
Brian
something.
put a TV on the wall so that way he could sit and watch football games when there was like 5-6 people in here.
And
At this side.
And we literally sell out almost every night now.
Every night that we're open. Gone.
Huge! And guys, check out the size of our gift shop. It's huge!
Shop, shop, shop.
Huge. Mike, are you gonna be at AnimalCon?
Oh yeah!
What'd you say?
Oh yeah!
I think he said he'll be there. And guys, don't forget, through the years we have evolved like crazy. I mean, this went from not even being ours, like this was a whole nother business over here. Then it went from us owning it, but this room here actually started off as a snake massage room, and then we got Drogo, who we had to build this big, beautiful room for, and I mean, it's huge. It's like,
It's bigger than my kitchen.
it's big.
You know, if there's one thing I learned from my dad though, is that if you have a dream, set the bar high and you will fail. You will fail a lot. Those step backs do not define you, will force you to grow. But just because you get knocked down, it's your choice to either stay down and quit or get back up and try again. As I mentioned, my dad was on top of the world when it came to ball pythons and colubrids, having one of the largest collections in the entire world. The 2008 recession hit, and boom, pretty much lost everything. It is a huge, huge, huge step back. I mean, massive, right? But what did he do? Did he cry? Did he whimper? Did he quit? No, absolutely not. He said, all right, this is what I have to work with. This is what I'm doing. And you know what? He did it. Was running that for a couple years in a small little strip mall, one tiny little unit of a small strip mall inside of Utica, Michigan. And he was very well connected, right? He had so many friends, ranging from world famous musicians, world famous professional hockey players, to social media celebs, movie stars, so on and so forth. So when a YouTuber named Super Merryface came to visit my dad's collection out of a love for snakes, she was like, Brian, you really need to vlog. Because she was vlogging, Casey Neistat was vlogging, and so that was when YouTube was vlog-tube. She said, Brian, you gotta buy a camera, you gotta roll it, and you gotta film your daily life. So that's what he did. And you guys ate it up. Ate up his quirky personality. You ate up his love for the snakes. You ate up the hard work, the grind of 7 days a week, 3-4 years? Absolutely insane. You already know the story, but it turned into a reptile zoo, but nonetheless a very state-of-the-art reptile zoo with lots of hard work and lots of passion behind it. That went so well, we expanded, and now I'm walking inside of an old grocery store that is literally a giant aquarium and reptile zoo. So I do genuinely believe that you can achieve a lot of things in this world, even if it's not the exact path that you saw it going, as long as you just keep going. One thing I learned from a football coach was you get knocked down, shake the dust off, and get back up. And eventually you'll get out of that hole that you were stuck in. But in order to achieve your full potential and that greatness that your deep inside heart strives for, you have to dream.
Okay, this is Nadia from Bugs on Wheels. She's got a lot of cool bugs. Tell us about what you got.
This is an Asian rainforest scorpion. This is Vader. Is a really decent sized Asian rainforest scorpion. Super friendly.
He actually
doesn't look
is.
friendly, but he's really nice.
You know what? I'm actually not scared of him. I love him. And my favorite part is he's got a little nub leg.
He does. He's got a little nub leg.
Where's the nubby?
Right there.
Right there.
Oh my god, was he born like that?
No, his last molt wasn't the best molt, but he keeps keeping on. Yeah.
And they can regrow them back too, right?
Yeah,
With
they
the
can
next
regenerate.
molt,
Yep, with the next molt, they'll regenerate. So I'm hoping with the next molt, he'll
So
be good.
what does Vader like to eat? Like mainly just crickets and super
Yeah, I'll
worms
give
and
him
stuff?
crickets, super worms. Yep.
Does he sting it?
You know what? I have never seen him sting any of the food that I give him. He just grabs it with his claw. Crickets, mealworms. I've never seen him use a stinger.
That's crazy.
Are you guys closely related to crabs?
They are. Crabs and lobsters are in the same family. They're kind of like cousins. So crabs and lobsters are essentially like bugs of the sea, just like these guys, you know, of the land. So
They look so similar.
Cousin
they
Vader.
do.
This is Cousin Vader right here.
Noah has to sit down and hold it.
Since it's part of the interviewing process. Does he pinch?
No, don't let him walk off with your hand.
That's why I was on the table.
That's exactly why he sat down.
Yeah.
He'll back up too. He does. He backs up.
Wait, is he gonna pinch me?
No, he won't pinch you. Unless he senses fear. No, just kidding.
I immediately calmed down. I was like, relax. That's cool. Let's look at his eyeballs. Does he got eyeballs? Don't do that. Whenever you just get scared, just think you're holding a land lobster.
It's a land lobster.
Lobsters are scary.
Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, there's a playlist that you can watch all kinds of videos. You can also hit that subscription button. It would mean a lot to me. Also, hit that like button while you're down there. Have a wonderful day, Reptile Army. Remember,
You will fail. You will fail a lot.